Hey, it's Rory with searchandshop.com and welcome back to another episode of ICYMI. Today, we've got two really affordable entry-level smartphones to talk about and also a brand new gaming laptop. Let's get started. For those of you who have been looking for a new gaming laptop, there is good news because Asus has just launched their brand new ROG Zephyrus G14. Now, the reason why this laptop is interesting is because it looks like a great value buy. So prices for this device start at just 4,499 ringgit, and for that you get a Ryzen 5 4600HS processor as well as a GTX 1650 graphics card. But you can also configure this laptop to feature up to a Ryzen 9 4900HS processor and also a RTX 2060 Max-Q, which should be more than good enough for like mobile laptop gaming. And yes, these laptops are one of the new gaming laptops that feature AMD's brand new Ryzen 4000 series processors, and personally I'm really excited to check these out because word on the street is that the performance on these things are awesome. There will be two screen options available, both of them are 14-inch panel, but for the first one you get a full HD resolution with a 120Hz refresh rate, while the second one pushes a quad HD resolution but only has a 60Hz refresh rate. So it's more like fast screen or high resolution screen, which honestly, I mean, that is the usual trade-off, right? Plus, these devices are also designed to be portable, so the G14 weighs at just 1.7 kilos, which for a gaming laptop is like not bad lah. And it's also under 18mm thick. Now, there is a design gimmick here because on the lid of the laptop, there's something called the anime matrix. Basically, it's just a whole bunch of tiny LEDs on the top of the display that you can then customize to show like GIFs or text or whatever it is that you want to do to sort of show off your personality. I mean, as far as gaming laptop gimmicks go, this is okay, For our next story, we've got entry-level smartphones, brand new ones from Xiaomi. They are the Redmi 9A and also the Redmi 9C. So the Redmi 9A is priced at 359 ringgit, and for that money you'll be getting a 6.53-inch HD Plus display, so that's 720p, and also a 5000 mAh battery and a 13 megapixel main camera plus a 5 megapixel selfie shooter up front. Keeping the device powered is a MediaTek Helio G25 processor that's clocked at 2 GHz, and you also get 2 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of storage, which you can further expand with a micro SD card. Meanwhile, the Redmi 9C is slightly pricier, but it's still affordable because it comes in at 429 ringgit, and for that extra money you're getting a MediaTek Helio G35 processor instead that's clocked at 2.3 GHz, but the rest of the specs, including the 6.53-inch HD Plus display, the 2 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of storage, and 5000 mAh battery remain the same. But this time the camera has been beefed up a little bit, so the back camera is a 13 megapixel triple camera setup where you get an extra macro as well as an extra depth camera, which I guess is pretty useful, but the front shooter is still a 5 megapixel selfie unit. So the Redmi 9A will be available in Malaysia starting the 7th of July, and it will be available for a promo price on Lazada and Shopee during the flash sale of 319 ringgit, while the Redmi 9C will come later towards the end of July. But Xiaomi aren't the only ones with a new entry-level device, because shortly after their launch, Realme also launched the Realme C11, and this is priced at 429 ringgit. That means it competes directly with the Redmi Duo. The Realme C11 though has a higher resolution 6.5-inch Full HD Plus display, but internals are pretty similar. So you get a MediaTek Helio G35 processor, 2 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of expandable internal storage, as well as a 5000 mAh battery. For photos, you get a 5 megapixel selfie shooter up front that also supports face unlocking, even though there's no fingerprint scanner. But the rear camera is a dual camera unit, so you've got a 13 megapixel main camera as well as a depth sensor for portrait effects. So this smartphone will be going on sale on the 7th of July exclusively on Shopee, but if you pick it up on that first day sale, you'll be getting a pair of Realme Buds 2 wired headphones for free. So which would you pick, Realme or Redmi? Let me know in the comments below. Rounding out today's ICYMI, we've got some flagship smartphone news because Vivo Malaysia looks set to launch their brand new X50 series of smartphones locally. The company dropped a teaser video on their Facebook page, so the launch is pretty imminent. So this smartphone series was already revealed earlier in China, and there are 3 variants available. You've got the X50, the X50 Pro, and the X50 Pro Plus. So what makes this smartphone special is the fact that it comes with something called a gimbal-like stabilization system that Vivo says is 200% better than your regular sort of typical OIS setup on your camera. Interestingly, however, this gimbal-like stabilization is only available on the X50 Pro, but the X50 Pro only has a Snapdragon 765 processor. It is not available on the X50 Pro Plus, which has the proper Snapdragon 865. So, I don't know what's going on. Why? In any case, Vivo Malaysia has not dropped any further details on exactly when this smartphone will launch, but we expect it to be sometime this month, sometime in July. So yeah, you can look forward to that and make sure you stay tuned to Search and Chow. Alright, that's it for this episode of ICYMI. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the notification bell icon, like us on Facebook, and go to our home on the internet, which is at searchandchow.com. As usual, I will leave all the links to the full stories that I covered today in the description box below, so you be sure to check that out. That's it for me. I'm Rory, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.